Shalom, Akim, Shalom, Shalom. Call Allah Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, through the Spirit of taught us all this truth. Alright, and with great humility. This is Naaman with the DC camp. And, wow. For those of you that thought these people had your best interest at heart, alright, nah. Alright, and this is a good thing for you to put your hope and trust in these devils. Alright, all these millionaires that you look to, you elect, alright, to these offices. Alright, I don't know the percentage now, but I would wager the majority are multi-millionaires and have been in office for multiple terms. Alright. Anyway, this is from RT. It says Porkfield, Corona, you know what? A relief package asks Americans to fund their own oppression while stuffing the pockets of the powerful. Hence the pork barrel politics. Let's go into that real quick. Pork barrel. Alright. A government, alright, the slang of it, it says a government project or appropriation that yields jobs or other benefits to a specific locale and patronage opportunities to its political representative. Okay? So, it says, here's as a noun, pork barrel, government politics and diplomacy. A bill or project requiring considerable government spending in a locality to the benefit of the legislator's constituents. Same thing. Alright. Let's go down here. It says a government appropriation bill or policy that supplies funds for local governments designed to ingratiate legislators with their constituents. Now let's go to the meaning of ingratiate. Alright. It says to make someone like you by praising or trying to please them. Get in one's good graces. Alright. Let's see. Praising insincerely or too eagerly. Bow and scrape as an idiom. Dance, flatter. I think you get the picture. Alright. To fawn, grovel. Yeah. Alright. Anything to please their constituents. Alright. It says the massive Crown Royal Relief Plus bill passed by Congress is a slap in the face to Americans from politicians whose backhands never seem to tire. Is a single $600 payment the going price of a human soul these days? That's the question. Alright. These people don't give a damn. I mean, it's for all of you jakes that voted for this devil that's in here now, not realizing that it doesn't matter which party that you're in. Alright? They all continue to take part in our downfall and will continue to do so as long as this place lasts. It says that over 500 pages, around twice the length of the previous longest bill passed in 1986. Damn, 34 years. The bill has passed both houses, both House and Senate, without being read by the vast majority of those voting in favor. And you wonder, how did this ever get through if you didn't read it? So it had to be somewhere sitting around. You don't just poof, 5,593 pages. Alright. So this has been going on, I imagine, since the summer. Congressional leaders took the must-pass nature of the $900 billion package of long overdue Crown Royal assistance as a green light to lard the attached $1.4 trillion omnibus bill with controversial legislation that would never pass otherwise. Alright, and if you never caught on, it's this time of year that they try to squeeze stuff through. Alright, while everyone's distracted with this unholy holiday. Alright. So it says some of this has already been revealed to the horror of the American people. It says billions in foreign aid and racehorse tax breaks. Racehorse tax breaks. Trump urged to veto COVID-19 bill over under the radar provisions. And the thing you have to bear in mind, okay, he's a lame duck now. Now, whether he's sincere in this, I don't know, can't read his mind. I'm a little wary of it. Alright, but to some degree he's got a point. Alright, that's at $600 is a FU. Alright, with a big middle finger, maybe two. Alright, for all the people out of work. And then I think next week that what is it for the eviction moratorium that expires. So you're gonna have sheriffs and deputies just waiting to put people out in the dead of winter, no doubt. All right, so it's gonna get really bad out here. All right, you didn't think, hey, thought people were breaking in stuff now? Just you wait. It says the spurious add-ons aren't the typical harmless yet ridiculous pork one finds in some mega bills either. One disturbing section dramatically expands copyright law to the point that anyone caught in unauthorized streaming of copyrighted content more than once could face 10 years in prison, even if they didn't know the content was protected. Why would they be doing this? Could it be an end around to get to us that are out here letting you know what these devils have been doing and using various articles, whatever have you, to prove it? I wonder. It says, in an unconscionable giveaway to major entertainment conglomerates, the bill creates a new copyright claims court to further skew copyright law against independent content creators. And here's the point I'm trying to make, who already face frequent content takedowns on YouTube and other platforms. Other platforms for what is technically and legally fair use. So they're going after that now. Alright? This court will be staffed with taxpayer-funded attorneys who, the bill specifies, can only be paid as much as the highest paid senior federal employee. That's a relief. Coupled with last year's dramatic expansion of what counts as copyrighted material in Europe, which could potentially criminalize even reaction GIFs and memes. See what I mean? This is like an end around. Alright, to get after. Alright, the men of the Lord. It says the move is an assault on artists and ordinary internet users alike at a time when people have been presented with no choice but to live their lives online. Alright, so like this looks like to use a basketball now, they're full court press. Alright, on your online privileges, I'll just say. Alright, as a prelude to just cutting it all off. Hey, Amos 8 and 11, keep telling you. Alright, in fact, let me get it. This is Amos chapter 8. This is Amos chapter 8, verse 11. Alright, it says, behold, the days come, saith the Most High Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Most High Yahweh. Alright. Verse 12, it says, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Most High Yahweh and shall not find it. That's why we tell you, all right, time is short and you need to get this while the getting is good, as they say. Let's see. This is Isaiah chapter 55. In 6 it says, "Seek ye the Most High Yahweh while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near." Alright? While he is near. And how is he near? Through his prophets. Alright? Going back to the article. Here's some of the examples of the stuff that's in there. The Crown Royal Relief Bill also includes $10 million for gender programs. Alright. The bill also sets aside funds to investigate the 1908 Springfield race riot. Okay, 112 years ago. This is just, I mean, oh my God. Let's see. The pork extravaganza isn't entirely evil, of course. Many of the provisions merely represent garden variety greed and venality. All right, let's see, skip on down. It says, nevertheless, many Americans, driven to desperation by nearly 10 months of grinding government-enforced poverty, are willing to embrace the bill solely because of the blink and you'll miss it $600 payment. Worse, they're attacking those few members of Congress who had the spine to vote against this phone book-sized insult masquerading as a relief bill. Congress is supposed to have 72 hours to read any proposed legislation, a rule which was unsurprisingly waived as if the relief measures would simply evaporate if they weren't passed immediately. See, they try to be slick. Americans and the politicians who are supposed to represent them shouldn't be forced to choose between groveling for crumbs from the ruling class table and getting nothing at all. If the government and its corporate masters insist on keeping the economy shut down, it's their responsibility to pay the people to sit on their hands, that is, unless they want those hands picking up pitchforks and torches instead. What have we always continually told you, alright, about 2nd Ezra 15th chapter and 16th chapter? Alright, let's go there as a matter of fact, because this is what this is leading to. This is 2nd Ezra 15. And there's already an example of this. Couldn't find it when I was looking at, but there was some guy up in, let me see. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see. I couldn't find it on this one. Here it is. Let's see if you can see this. Let me see if I can. Let's see here. Alright. I'm just going to play it on my phone here. Now this happened in Fargo, North Dakota. And it was at the Senator John, I guess it's Hoeven, Hoeven, his office. Alright, get a load of this. carrying an axe into his office. There you go. And then in Oregon, a bunch of armed militia leaders went up. I think it was the Capitol. Let's see if I can find that one. All right. Let's see. That might be on here, but I didn't want to lose my spot here. So let's do this. All right. Let's shrink this back down. Slocky. Alrighty. That's one example. In Fargo, North Dakota. Alright, here's something else here. We tried, when I say they tried to sneak things in, today it says insurrection. Another bill, it's asking a question. It says wrong. It was sneaked into legislation back in the summer. Alright. It says Congress Crown Royal Relief Bill is packed full of under-the-table provisions, like I was going into, but does it really include a line restricting President Trump's ability to deploy military? No. The lawmakers managed to sneak that one in elsewhere. President Donald Trump said on Tuesday that he'll veto the long-awaited COVID-19 relief bill, calling its provision for $600 stimulus checks to American citizens a disgrace, alongside billions of dollars for foreign countries. $1.3 billion to Egypt, $700 million to Sudan, and $500 million for Israel. Slick mouth, don't you? Hey, they were in talks, you know, that, who was it? They're recognized now because Egypt and Sudan made that pact with Israel. So now all of a sudden they get money. The president said he would send the bill back to Congress asking for $2,000 checks. All right. Now, going to the reason why I got this, let's see. Here it is. It says HR 6395. It says to require certifications be made to Congress when the president deploys active duty military within the United States during civil unrest by amending the Insurrection Act in Title 10, Chapter 13 of U.S. Code. I wonder if that has anything to do with posse comitatus. Wait a minute. It says, let's see. It says, skipping down to here. It says the Insurrection Act amendment, however, was not one of them, held up as an example of partisan pork. The amendment, clearly an attempt to curtail Trump's powers, never featured in the Crown Royal Relief Bill. It says, hey idiots, going off about the Insurrection Act. The amendment in question was part of the NDAA, not the Crown Royal. It also got dropped in the Senate. Check the date between July 20th, 26th. Okay. It says, instead it managed to find its way into the 2021 National Defense Authorization Act, alright, a yearly military spending bill that regularly becomes a vehicle for attaching obscure and unpopular legislation to, alright. So, it says the amendment passed the House in July in party lines vote 215 to 190. So see how they do? That's why you have to stay up on things, because someone would have said, oh, it fell back, you know. No, they managed to slip it in under something else. All right. So this is why we say to you, Jakes, for those of you that trust in oppression, you still want to be involved in this wicked, all right, political system that has never had anything good for us. So what? It's two parties. They're both, two wings on the same filthy, wicked bird. All right. So with that, I don't think I had anything else. Yeah, we got to get up out of here. We keep telling you how many scriptures you got to go to. This is not our rest. This is never meant to be our rest. This is a place of punishment for us. All right. And let's get this one. I'll close with this scripture here. Unless you've got this mindset, this is Isaiah chapter 51, I think it is. Let's see. Let's see. No, it's the next chapter. I said 51, but somehow my finger pushed 50. This is Isaiah chapter 51. Let's see, verse 14. It says, the captive exile, which is what we are, hasteneth that he may be loosed, and that he should not die in the pit. The system that we're in, it's a pit, all right? It says, nor that his bread should fail. All right, so let's get that, gotta get that void. And this is hasteneth, all right? Strong's H4116, ma'ar, all right? To be heard, be anxious. It's almost, time of our deliverance is almost here. You're anxious, hasty, precipitate, impetus, all right? Repair quickly, all right? Let's see. Strong's definitions, let's see. Promptly, be carried headlong, let's see. Make speed, all right? That's why, Akima often say in concluding their videos that, we almost out of here, That's that hastening to be loose from this BS, wicked oppression, all right? So with that, once again, looks like for those of you who are expecting something by the end of the year, nah, and probably won't happen until, if it happens, probably I'll be surprised if it does before the next administration gets in, because regardless whether he's being sore loser or whatever have you, talking about President Trump. He might be sincere, I don't know. But regardless, don't expect that anytime soon, all right? Because the aim for them is to break the backs, all right, of the American people and bringing down this system and making people more and more dependent on big government. And it's ironic because these are the very same people on the right that were always against big government. So this is, all right, this is above this political system. The people that are pulling the strings let you know that it's the banksters that are behind this, those elite banking families. All right, so with that, call hello Yahweh, Shem Yahushua, Shem Kakwadash, and of course, double honors once again to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I hope whoever views this is edified. Because that's what we're trying to do, is wake up the remaining hopefully elect, if there's any left, so we can get the hell up out of here. So with that, Shalom.